First time using the French press, the pink press here. Feels like a coffee morning. It's my day off, Wednesday, and I think it's June 10th. A lot of rain coming down this morning, but it just let up. It's kind of the very common rain pattern, which is pretty good pattern, where it'll rain up until about 7 a.m. somewhat heavily, or it feels heavily because I'm in Lanai with that tin roof, and I can just hear, amplifies the sound of the rain, you know. And there's also a rain pattern that comes through right about sunset. Just a quick shower most days, and then throughout the day there's always the option of additional showers, but those are the constant ones that I'm noticing. Yum. More rain. This is like the third rain shower that's passed through here this morning. Just taking it easy in the food truck. I'm gonna open up another Amazon package. I wonder what's in this one. I'm trying to remember what I ordered. It takes a little bit longer than it does in the mainland, so you kind of forget what you ordered. Alright, I have to use the scissors. Work with me, Amazon, come on. Oh, one little string there, wow. It's like Christmas. What did I order? Oh, an air filter for the van. Nice. Oh, this is no wonder it was only $12. This 4-way is tiny, but this would be perfect for the spare tire change in the van since I didn't have a lug wrench. Oh, another van thing. This is a replacement window washer nozzle. Might need some hose to go with that since I only have one on the driver's side. I'm going to freshen this up and keep the windows nice and clear so I can see where I'm driving. Not too exciting, but essentials for the van, and those are all pretty inexpensive. So, just kind of reading the newspaper. I think I'm done with that, and now switch over to a book. Got this Be Love Now. Ram Dass was an interesting hippie who did drugs and worked at Harvard and got kicked out, and basically he died in Maui. But profound discovery of love is a state of being. I don't know. Let's check this out. I was just getting ready to leave to go fishing, and yeah, look at the weather. Hopefully that's perfect timing. I can wait for this one to blow over, and then catch some fish. Usually the fish kind of like an overcast rainy day, so I'm going to start with those little bait fish. I saw some younger kids catching those the other day, just one after another, so I think they were using some little like sardines that you buy in a can, but I bought some anchovy paste, and I'm thinking I'd put that on a little piece of like bread or something on a small hook and toss that out, and then put a few of those in a bucket, put on a bigger hook with a leader, throw that out on Rocky Point and try to catch some trevally. Big, heavy, all muscle fighting fish that probably gonna, if I do hook into one, be a heck of a fight and potentially break my line. I need to upgrade my equipment, but that's the vision for today. Alright, going fishing in the rain. I got my umbrella, my bucket, keep my live bait in once I catch it, and a backpack with some hooks and hopefully everything I need. Am I forgetting anything? I got my bait, my anchovy paste with a little bit of bread, and secret sauce is some of those cheese balls. Maybe that'll help. I can put a little anchovy paste and get a hook through those, but These are a little big for these bait fish, so might have to dice it into a quarter of a cheese ball, cheese puff. Yep, that's what we got for the weather here today. Got the van all shined up too. Let's go take a look at that. Yeah, can you tell a difference? Yeah, not really, but I did clean it. Blue skies are back. Well, there's a tent, an easy up there with a lady who is letting everyone know that the trail is closed, so for residents as well, which I feel like, whatever, if I lived here, grew up here, she probably would have let me go, but she has to do her job and I'm not going to give her a hard time. But that was the spot I knew where to go fishing and catch them, so I'm a little bummed. Holy cow, can you see all the people out there? Must be a surf lesson for the keikis, keeping those keikis busy on their summer break. Alright, nobody fishing on the pier. I'm gonna try this dangerous trail. Go out a little ways and find similar kind of protected spot where those kind of smaller bait fish can hang out in, hopefully. Alright, there's some sandy spots where the clear blue water is out there. That would be nice to not have to deal with rocks as much. Try to get a little further down. That next cove looks perfect, I think, from here at least. Alright, in order to be able to cast this out, I'm just using this kind of heavy float inline. Didn't tie it on properly, but whatever. And so this is some bread with that anchovy paste kind of in there. Nice crusty homemade taro bread. So I hope these little bait fish appreciate it, but super shallow and I'm not sure if this is gonna work. We're just gonna cast out and see what happens. Beginner's luck, maybe. Beautiful day. I'm enjoying it just being here, to be honest. Well, this was kind of doomed from the start with not being able to go where I wanted to go, and then Google, you misled me trying to just ball up a piece of bread and put. I had a night. I mean, when I read that, I was like, how's that going to stay on the hook? And when the bread gets wet, even when it isn't wet, it doesn't stay on the hook. So that didn't work. And then I tried the cheese ball, and those float. And then that came off the hook really easy as well when it gets saturated. So, yeah. So I started casting a Rapala for a few casts. And what in the heck did I hook into? This is not a fish. Is it a sea cucumber? I thought I had something on there for a second. I felt the drag and set the hook pretty good. But yeah. What in the heck? I can't believe I caught that. It looks like a living thing. So success, I guess. Certainly not going to eat that. And wow, what a wild thing. Let's let you go, buddy. Oh my gosh, this is like a butthole right there. We'll let you go. See ya, buddy. Oh. Alright, so that was exciting. I didn't get skunked. Just had avocado toast and now a little iced tea vodka with lemon and a lemon zest sugar cookie too. Yeah, it hits a spot. Let's see, I may have taken a nap, a shower, done some reading, taking it easy. Kind of actually hurt my knee a little bit, my left knee. It'll be fine, don't worry. Just a little sore from the hike. I might have bent it back or whatever, but great idea here for a smoothie. Since I've got that cubed taro, I'm gonna do a taro papaya smoothie. And ChatGPT even said, that's a great idea. So, alright, it's not extremely sweet, not very sweet at all, really. So, I've added just a little bit of honey, maybe too much salt. It almost has a savory taro that I need to sweeten up a bit. So, yeah, I'm going to add more honey. Or maybe I should just do straight sugar. Yeah, conserve honey. I'm going to do sugar because I got a lot of that. Gotta say, these Vitamixes are just amazing. The low power torque to high end wide open. Just purees that baby. Okay, so added more ice and sugar. It is pretty thick. That's okay, that's pretty good. Let's see if that did the trick. Okay, the sugar does help bring out the papaya tones. Yeah, that maybe just need something a little. That's definitely better. I'm going with it. I can handle this. And now I decided I'm just gonna walk down to the pavilion. Having a day here to relax. I already went fishing and did something today, so gonna do some yoga. Got my hammock and a cocktail. Perfect, right? Should be a good combo down here. Let's just try to stretch out and relax my slightly sore knee. How's this for a yoga venue? I mean, you get any better than this? Pretty awesome. People, I could probably charge an arm and a leg for people to come up here and take my yoga classes. Yoga and cocktails? You in? $15 for Kamaina or local prices, but $45 for tourists. May the long time sun shine upon you. It's just supposed to be a down day for me. Not letting up enough for me to get out and do an evening walk or bike ride, I guess. So that's alright. I see clear skies in the distance, but not so much behind me, huh? In the food truck kitchen, making spaghetti with, well, not really meatballs, but beef. And I'm doing this like the proper way, where I started with making the onions soft and translucent, adding the beef, and now I just added cracked peppercorn and salt, which I actually had to use, got creative. I have a coffee grinder. So this is how I got the cracked pepper from whole peppercorn form into aromatic, freshly cracked pepper. Couldn't find a pepper mill, so that seemed to work pretty well. And after this gets cooked, we're gonna add minced garlic. So I need to start mincing the garlic, which I have right here, peeled. And then the next step is gonna be to kind of make room in the pan if I can, and bring in some tomato paste. That's supposed to be a key step in bringing in like a deep, rich tomatoey flavor. I'll keep you posted, of course, if I don't get behind on my reading and my steps, which is very likely that I'm probably doing right now. So gotta go. Okay, so I stirred in the half a can of tomato paste. Now I just added a full can, almost full. I used a little bit of it already. Tomato sauce. Now I'm going to add a full can of diced tomatoes. Give it a nice chunkiness. Ooh, we're filling up this pan pretty good, and I spilled some of that diced tomato. I switched over to Gemini since ChatGPT's stingy on the number of uploads. We're gonna add a tablespoon of dried basil and a teaspoon of marjoram. I think that's in place of the oregano, which I don't have. So that's what I love, is you can just say I don't have this, and then it'll give you other alternatives. So nice. AI, thank you. Love you, AI. Be nice to me. Don't kill me. Alright, that's a lot of herb. Basil, tablespoon, and then that was the majority of this. We're going to let this simmer for 20 minutes. My noodles are going to be cold. That looks good to me. It's been like 2 minutes, 5 minutes maybe. I'm gonna start getting ready to plate this up here. Maybe I can wait another 5, but 20 minutes, 30 minutes, come on.